believe in everything. There's mystery to thee, I sing. There'll be no preachers profiting from my moral melee. I turn around some, only to find there's no illusions except for mine. Sorry that your prophet died. May meet again on the other side. I will assist your suicide if you can't wait that.
Proverbs 11:9.
I believe in everything. There's no way to break my wing. I believe in everything, but please don't get me wrong.
With his mouth, the godless destroys his neighbor, but through knowledge the righteous escape. A man who lacks judgment derides his neighbor, but a man of understanding holds his tongue.
Alright, so the group has all just arrived at the cabin and finished unpacking. They're all in the living room and relaxing. Kelly is filming for the first time as Rick is looking around and Riley is putting away all of their food.
As beautiful and relaxing as this place is, I thought I was promised a roaring fire and a beer when we got here. I have the beer, but I've noticed there's no fire.
1 out of 2 isn't bad.
You're supposed to be on my side.
Oh yeah, Riley, I demand you start a fire right now. Better?
Thank you.
Well, my brother was supposed to leave us a bunch of firewood when he was up here a few weeks ago, but as you can see, we're a little short in the wood department. Short in the wood department. Speak for yourself, Riley. I'm stacked in the wood department.
You walked right into that one, hon.
Anyway, we're going to have to go out into the woods and look for some dead trees to chop up. As long as they're not laying on the ground, they should be dry enough for us to use.
Hey, Riley, what's this thing in the wall up there?
That is what remains of a really old organ.
You have a really old organ?
You're hilarious. Back in the early 1900s, the land all around here belonged to some splinter religious group. My dad says that there were a few hundred people living here at one point. They had this huge church right where the cabin is now. Then one winter the flu struck, or some sort of disease.
Like the plague? People were always getting the plague back then.
Said the history major.
Sure, let's go with the plague. Anyway, the story goes that they couldn't leave because it was midwinter. The nearest village was over 200 miles away. When the snow finally melted, most of the community had died off and there weren't enough of them left to survive on their own. They had to abandon the land and join the nearest village. Their houses and church were abandoned virtually overnight. Nobody else even tried to settle on the land for whatever reason. My dad bought this place in the 80s, and by then all that was left were parts of the church. He decided to build the cabin around what was left of it, hence the organ in the wall. Your dad is a strange guy.
Fascinating, but none of that helps me with the fire.
Well, turn off the camera and we can all go get some wood. Oh, no comments from you.
I don't know. Sounds like man's work to me. What do you think, Kelly?
Oh, absolutely. Peyton and I are delicate flowers. You wouldn't want us out there in the snow. Getting all cold and wet would probably put us in a bad mood for the rest of the night. Give us a headache or something. It could result in a cold night for you guys as well, if you know what I mean.
But I haven't finished my beer. Nor do I want to. So, Riley, you want to go find some firewood? They really do have all the power.
You better believe it.
Now run along, boys. Firewood doesn't chop itself.
All right. So that's scene 5. So scene 11, this is right after one of the characters has disappeared. So Kelly, Peyton, and Rick are all huddled together on the kitchen floor trying to kind of hide because there's a lot of windows at the cabin. The characters have just heard Riley scream, and then he disappeared along with Peyton's dog. And the only thing they found outside was one of his shoes and a few drops of blood. They locked themselves in the cabin, trying to figure out what to do, and at this point, Kelly is completely terrified.
No, I'm sure I heard something.
How can you film things after what's happened? This is real. Something really took Riley. Just because you look through a camera doesn't mean this isn't happening.
I know this is real.
Here. Now we're both safe. Now this isn't happening to either of us. Oh wait, we're still trapped in this cabin by God knows what. I don't want to die in here.
Kelly, I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just scared. I'm scared and I want to go home. I didn't mean to take it out of my best friend.
There, that's what I heard. Something's out there. We can't stay here and wait for it to get in.
I'm not going out there. Please don't try to make me go out there.
We're not going out there, and they're not getting in here.
If we stay here, we're trapped. We need to figure out a way to get out of here and back to the car so we can get help.
You want us to run into the pitch black woods? I don't even know where the car is. Riley said he was going to have trouble finding it. And he led us here. We'd never find it.
Riley had the car keys in his pocket, didn't he? Even if we were able to sneak out of here and get to the car, we're not going anywhere fast.
Are we sure Riley had the keys? Maybe he took them out of his pocket when we got here and left them in the bedroom. If we had the keys and we got to the car...
I'm not going anywhere. Let's just wait until it's light outside.
Alright. Very nice. So there's Kelly.
Yeah.
Alright. So this is kind of backtracking. So, You don't need a copy. This is just the two of us, actually. So Peyton was just outside. She was grilling. She heard noises. She came inside to tell them, and they decided it was a cat or a wild animal or something like that. And then they heard knocking on the door. So her fiance goes out to look. 'Cause there's nothing there. Just as he's about to come back in, the door slams. You hear him screaming, and when they finally get the door open, the only thing that they see is one of his shoes is on the ground, a few drops of blood, and then there's going to be a dog in the scene.
Kruger's the dog.
Kruger's the dog.
When you see that name, that's what that is.
Yeah, probably would help to tell people that. So Kelly was actually holding on to Kruger because she was scared, and when they open the door, he goes running out. We hear him go out in the middle of the woods. You hear him growling really ferociously, which is he's our dog. He does that really well.
Does he do it on command?
No, but
we can get him to do
when
it.
he's playing
We
with
know
our
how.
other dog, he sounds like he wants to rip her. You know, it's
gosh.
just how he
just how it
plays.
sounds.
What type of dog is it?
He's a mutt, but he's definitely part pit, something.
Oh.
So I'll show you a picture of him after this.
Okay.
So he goes running out. We hear him really growling. Then we're gonna hear him yelping, and then there's nothing. So Peyton,
I know.
Yeah. That's kind of why I wrote it into the scene. I'm like, people will be more upset
Oh
if
yeah.
the dog dies.
Oh yeah. That is smart.
That's... People are like, not the dog!
It's getting real now. The
That's
dog's
right.
down.
Never mind the person that's disappearing. So she's gone running outside, you know, with the camera and is kind of scanning around. Rick came out too, and they're both kind of like screaming and looking around. And this is the first real thing. I mean, Peyton's already been a little nervous because of the things that she heard outside, but this is obviously something else that's happening at this point. So Rick runs out with her, so... I don't see anything. No Riley, no sign of where he went.
Riley, Kruger, come here, boy. Riley, Riley.
We need to go back in the house.
No, we have to find Riley. He's out there. We can't just leave him. And I heard Kruger yelp. What if he's hurt? What if they're both hurt? Riley!
I know, but if we stay out here, whoever grabbed Riley can grab us. We need to go inside where it's safe and figure out what to do.
Riley! Riley! Kruger!
Peyton, we need to go inside.
Where's Riley?
I don't know.
Kruger?
He ran into the woods. I don't know. I called for him, but I couldn't get him to come back. I think the window in our bedroom might be open.
running in there, and then when you turn around, Rick's right there. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Peyton, is there any other way in here?
No. The door in the basement is warped shut, and they never even open the windows because they don't want an animal to wander in. The only ways in are the front door and the sliding glass doors on the deck. But the deck is a good 10 feet off the ground.
All right. Thank you. So.
It's always for you too, you know. It's like
Yeah.
people, and then people get to see it.
Yeah.
But it's something that's just like it's a self like.
Yeah, you get to immerse yourself in it, and then, yeah, if other people like it, great. But if you have fun with it, that's the most important thing. All right. So you want to do Riley first?
Yeah, I was trying to remember what. I think this one's the Riley one.
Yeah, scene 5.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So in this scene, they've just gotten to the cabin. They've done all their unpacking and all that kind of stuff, and they're basically lounging around. And this is where we get some of the backstory behind the cabin from Riley's perspective of telling the history of it.
I love his Rick's line in this. The short in the wood department.
Yeah. Yeah. It's gotta be. I had a lot of fun writing them. His character's fun.
That's literally me and my best friend. He's that guy who like we just do that to each other all the time. He's like, I'm like shut up.
Yeah. You're right. All right, so I guess I'll be reading all the other parts. I'm not gonna do a female voice, so I know. All right, so as beautiful, relaxing as this place is, I thought I was promised a roaring fire and a beer when we got here. I have the beer, but I've noticed there's no fire. 1 out of 2 isn't bad. You're supposed to be on my side. Oh yeah, Riley, I demand you start a fire right now. Better? Thank you.
Well, my brother was supposed to leave us a bunch of firewood when he was up here a few weeks ago, but as you can see, we're a little short in the wood department.
Short in the wood department. Speak for yourself, Riley. I'm stacked in the wood department. Walked right into that one, hun.
Anyway, we're gonna have to go out into the woods and look up for some dead trees to chop up. As long as they're not laying on the ground, they should be dry enough to use.
Hey, Riley, what's this thing up there in the wall?
That is what remains of a really old organ.
You have a really old organ.
You're hilarious. Back in the early 1900s, the land all around here belonged to some splinter religious group. My dad says there were a few hundred people living here at one point. They had this huge church right where the cabin is now. Then, one winter, the flu struck, or some sort of disease.
Like the plague? People were always getting the plague back then, said the history major.
Sure, let's go with the plague. Anyway, so the story goes that they couldn't leave because it was midwinter and nearest village was over 200 miles away. When the snow finally melted, most of the community had died, and there wasn't enough of them left to survive on their own. So they had to abandon the land and join the nearest village. Their houses and church were abandoned virtually overnight, and nobody else tried to settle on the land for whatever reason. My dad bought this place in the 80s, and by then all that was left was parts of the church. My dad decided to build the cabin around what was left of it, hence the organ on the wall.
Your dad is a strange guy. Fascinating, but none of that really helps me with the fire.
We'll turn off the camera and we can all go and get some wood. No comments from you?
I don't know. Sounds like man's work to me. What do you think, Kelly? Oh, absolutely. Peyton and I are delicate flowers. You wouldn't want us out there in the snow, getting all cold and wet. Probably put us in a bad mood for the rest of the night. Give us a headache or something. Could result in a cold night for you guys as well, if you know what I mean. But I haven't finished my beer yet. Nor do I want to. So, Riley, you want to go get some firewood?
They really do have all the power, don't they?
You better believe it. Now, roll along, boys. Firewood doesn't chop itself.
Come on, Kruger. You're a guy. Let's leave these delicate little flowers to themselves while we go do manly things outside.
Kruger's a dog, by the way.
Yeah. I remembered that when I said the line just now, I was thinking like talking to him like Freddy Krueger, and then I was like, oh wait, I remember from reading it earlier that Kruger's a dog.
Yes, and that is my dog. I actually did name him Kruger. So.
Oh, I love dogs. They're so cute.
And the whole reason we put him into the story is because he's gonna die just like everybody else, and that's what everybody does. And no one cares if you kill the people.
No!
But if you kill a dog.
Every single movie I've ever seen, if a dog dies, I cry.
Yeah.
If the human dies, I'm like, yeah, get more.
That's right. That's So we figured we might not get sympathy from the people dying, but once we kill the dog, everyone's gonna be upset.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have criers, especially
Yes.
me and my ex-girlfriend, we were watching I Am Legend, and
Yo,
the only
yes.
part of the movie is when the dog died. Only part.
Yeah, I'm with him right there. Oh, okay. All right. So scene 6. Yeah. So this is actually just after. So the guys went out to look for firewood. Riley comes back to get the girls because they found something in the woods. He knows Peyton's always filming stuff, so he knows she's gonna want to put this on camera. So
Right.
he goes out to get them. And so in this one, you are Rick. All right. Whoa. What is that?
It's a big rock with this cool little doohickey.
Smart ass. How did you guys find it?
We didn't. Your dog did. We were off in that direction getting firewood when we noticed Kruger was missing. We found him over here growling and digging at the ground. First we thought he'd found a dead animal or something, but then we saw the symbol on the rock.
You dragged us out here to look at a rock?
It's a pretty rock, though.
We figured Kruger must be digging at it for a reason. There's probably something under there. Maybe somebody buried something here and left the symbol as a note of where to find it.
I've been trying to dig under it, but with the ground frozen, it isn't exactly easy.
Or maybe someone from that church group buried their pet Fluffy out here and we're digging up the skeleton of a plague-infested bunny.
Well, sure, that's a possibility, too.
My dad's story says the people who used to live here left in a hurry. I'm leaning towards someone burying something to come back for it later. Maybe even some type of Native American landmark from earlier. Who knows how long this has been here? If the tree hadn't fallen over, it would have remained buried, possibly forever.
Cool. This could be an ancient alien artifact on buried treasure.
Yeah, I'm sure there's been a lot of pirate activity around these parts.
Aye, lass. This could be me long-lost buried treasure. There's nothing me more likes than some booty. Arr.
Sometimes I don't know why I talk to you. It's a mystery to all of us. It could be community valuables that the church couldn't take with them. Maybe even silver or gold goblets, chalices from the church. And then, yes, then you finally get the rock up and they see a little treasure chest type thing. It really is buried treasure.
Yeah, a locked treasure.
We'll see about that. This thing is falling apart. Everybody back up. So we take an axe to the chest. Are we rich yet? Not exactly. Not unless this doll is priceless.
Oh, man. A kid's doll. I was hoping at least for some silver jewelry or something.
This is one creepy, ugly-ass doll. It doesn't even have all of its fingers. Who would take the time to bury this thing?
I don't know. She's kind of cute in a child's play Bride of Chucky kind of way.
She's all yours.
Kelly, don't hate me. Let's be best friends. I love you. We can be friends forever.
Okay. Alright, and then the last one. So far Riley and Kelly just disappeared. Rick was locked in the bedroom and couldn't get out when this was happening. So he comes out and he sees Peyton on the ground, knocked out. He wakes her up asking where Kelly is. She says something was grabbing her. He doesn't really believe her and looks around the upstairs of the cabin and can't find her, and then decides that the only place she could be is downstairs. So he runs downstairs. Peyton follows him with the camera. When she gets down there, he's at a window, and we see nail marks. Like someone was dragged out of it. You can see someone's nail marks on it. And Kelly, who's gonna have fake nails, like one of her fake nails or something, was broken off in there. So we assume that somebody's dragged her out the window. So he is screaming out the window when she comes down towards whatever. He's convinced that this is a person doing it and nothing supernatural is going on. So
Right.
So what we get from him at this scene is one, that he's kind of scared, but because he can't actually confront anything, he's just turning that into anger and starts taking it out on Peyton because she's the only body that's still there. And since we're in a room, I don't really expect you to scream and yell, but
I mean, I'll still do it. They're used to that anyway. I do that in this hallway all the time. As it is, my director for Eartown just walked by, so he wouldn't be surprised. All right. Kelly? Kelly! Why don't you come face me, bastard? Kelly! You said the windows down here were locked. Why didn't you check?
they're always locked. It wouldn't have stopped whoever's doing this anyway.
Why are you still filming? Kelly was right. Do you know what she said about you? She told me that you use your camcorder like a security blanket. Just like a little kid sucking his thumb because he's too chicken shit to interact with the people like a normal person. You're pathetic.
Yell at me all you want. A person couldn't do this.
A person couldn't do this? Would you listen to yourself? Wake up, Peyton. We're not being attacked by aliens or a ghost. A person took Kelly. A person took Riley and your dog. And when they finally show themselves, I'm gonna get even.
How do you explain the door slamming and not being able to open them? How do you explain something grabbing Kelly and dragging her away? How would they even get her out this window? And there, next to the window, there's that same symbol we saw on the rock where we got that doll. I saw when Riley disappeared too.
I'm not arguing about reality with someone who hides from the world behind her camcorder. Turn that goddamn thing off.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Kruger. Hey, yo, Krug.
Have them watch that first one.
Krugs, you wanna? Hey, Kruger.
Hey,
you
big
wanna
boy.
make out with me?
I'm sure.
No, he wants to make out with Megan.
No, he wants to get.
Dishes.
Kruger, our star is running away. Come back!
No, you don't want him to run away farther.
Back this way!
All right, what is happening up here?
I'm being kept company while I'm driving.
My turn? Is it my turn?
You know what you do when you turn the camera on? You scare the dog away.
Oh, oh, puppy.
Almost.
I don't know. No. The cat doesn't look like this.
Sasha.
Whoa. Alright. New animals.
Kruger, we haven't done your interview yet.
Alright. Well, you're next, buddy.
That's right. Sasha, don't.
Okay.
Question?
Kruger, no.
And yes, I am upset.
Oh, God.
Oh God. Kruger, what are you doing?
Oh, come here. Come here. No? All right. Yeah.
Like I was saying, yes, I am upset. My poor players are going to be lost in a vast virtual ice rink without me. Gets me a little teary-eyed just think about it.
Poor baby. Do you think there's anything I can do to make it up to you?
Well, a few things come to mind.
This is a. Ew. Okay. This camera's for PG-rated things only.
You're gonna want to turn that camera off.
Close your eyes, Kruger.
Shut it off.
And you get it perfect. And it didn't
Kruger, what do you think of this scene? Not impressed, huh?
He's like,
Yeah.
I'll work with better.
Amateurs.
Riley. So you've been dead now for 48 hours. What's the afterlife like?
Relaxing.
Have you seen a lot of people you knew who are alive once they're dead now, or tell us about it?
I kind of chose my own little corner of the afterlife, so I'm very content on this couch all by myself with my dead buddy Rick.
Okay. Have you seen pets you lost as a baby, or girlfriends that died in horrible car wrecks?
Oh, I wish they died in horrible car wrecks. No, it's been just me.
Just you?
Yeah,
So is the afterlife all you hope for,
and more.
and more?
Oh yeah.
Will you be anybody you plan to haunt for the next few years, or
No,
no?
I'm pretty content.
Okay.
Not enough video games here, though.
Okay. If you had any advice for those that are recently deceased, what would you tell them?
Good for you.
Good for you. All right. Thank you very much. Okay. Can you say and spell your first and last name for the camera?
Chris Morrow, CHRISMAURO.
Chris, what's your character's name?
Rick.
How do you feel about Rick compared to maybe you?
Well, no.
Well, sure. Yeah.
There are aspects of me and him that are quite similar, and that he can be douche.
Ding, ding, ding!
But I like to believe I'm a little more lovable. Well, he's actually pretty lovable too. You just gotta find it.
Okay.
Gotta search.
Is it hard to play a douche, or does it come naturally,
it's
or
the
what?
best.
It's the best.
Playing a douche is a lot more fun.
Okay.
Because you get to say all the snarky comments.
Okay.
You get to be yourself.
Yep.
Okay.
Less acting.
How far are you from your character? Like way off base or close in? I mean, is he a douche in real life?
Me?
Yeah.
No. I don't think.
No.
Okay, you should ask them because they're nice to me. No, I'm a pretty nice guy.
Okay. So, are you the senior?
Yes.
Okay. So, how many films like this have you done?
This is my third.
Okay.
Yes.
And is the kind of thing where as you go into school, your professors say get out there and try to take roles, or is it required, or how's that work?
Yeah. They're always telling us to look and audition for as much as we can, and you know, any opportunity is a good opportunity, and you want to do as much as you can to build your resume, and the practice is great. And we're all theater majors, but I'm also really interested in film, so that's why when I heard about this, I was like, yes.
So what are the opportunities out there like? I mean, you've done enough films? Are they like this? Are they more professional? Are they less professional? Are they,
range.
They range.
I've worked on some student production films, which are like the lowest level of like they have the Rom's camera from years ago, and that's it. And then there's other ones that actually have money backed into them and like supporters and backers and all that kind of stuff. So they all can vary. And obviously then, when you go to LA and you got the big Hollywood ones.
Right,
and
the trucks and the dollies and the, okay.
Yeah.
So, is your girlfriend in this movie hotter than your girlfriend in real life?
If only I had one.
Oh,
But
okay.
yes.
Okay. So you are available?
Yes.
Okay, tell the ladies, what do you like?
Well, I like long walks on the beach.
After anal? Okay. No, well, you like long walks on the beach and...
Someone who's chill, relaxed, I can hang out with and laugh, and
Okay.
someone who's not too overly serious.
What drew you to this role?
Actually, this one pointed it out to me because Matt and I had done a horror film this summer, and when she was the first one to be a part of the project and had kind of pushed us in the direction to give it a shot, and so we did.
So as a senior getting ready to graduate, what's your advice for freshmen coming in as far as, trying to get roles? Prep?
Yeah. Spend time working on things and make sure you're good to go. And don't be like stilted in what you do. Enjoy what you do, because casting directors are always going to look for personality. Obviously they want talent, but they want people who can also be themselves and they know that they can work with.
Now you guys all seem to be friends as near as I can tell off camera. Is it easier to act with people you get along with, or is it harder?
It's way easier.
Okay.
At least I think, because there's a comfort already that you don't have to build up.
Okay. All right, good. Pete.
Oh, Lily would have a playmate. I'd have a friend there.
So look right here. Say your first name for me.
Why?
Because Pete wants some off-the-scenes interviews.
Oh. Off-scene interviews. Adam.
Adam, okay. So your special effects for this film, what's it like doing that?
Serious.
How serious?
Very serious.
What's so serious about it?
Well, I'm one of the top 5 maggot wranglers in the country. These are big maggots.
No, but guess we'll stop now.
I check. I came all the way from southern Chile to do this.
Okay. So you were talking about how serious it is being special effects in this film. How does it compare? Being one of the top 5 Wrangler managers in the country, what's that like?
Oh, in the world. And, I just came from southern Chile wrangling some of the largest maggots that are out there. I still have 8 out of 10 fingers, but this is a pretty perilous job.
Okay. What do maggots taste like? Are they like chicken?
Oh, we don't eat our maggots. Our maggots are generally feasting on poisoned carcasses and, other festering dead stuff. So, the whole chocolate dip maggot thing, that's for yuppies that are in the city, and those are, yuppie-fied maggots that grew up in yuppie towns, and they have no business, in the movies, really, domestic maggots.
So what did they do to get you to work this? You probably had opportunities for other films. Why
I have a
come
lot
here?
of opportunities for other films, but this one really struck my fancy. There was a good signing bonus. They were willing to pay for my travel from southern Chile, which was, a big benefit. And I had some family here in the area, so I came to visit the cemetery too and bring some more maggots to the festering family.
Okay. Anything you want to add we didn't ask you?
Do I want to add a question for myself?
Do you want to add anything about maggots that you want the public to know?
Oh, well, there's so much about the maggot that the public really doesn't understand and what a beneficial creature it really is, but to be honest with you, I don't think the public is capable of understanding, so we'll just leave it at that.
All right. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Alrighty. Say your real name for me.
Isabella Lucille McGrath.
Really? It's not just Bella?
Nope.
Oh, okay. And what's the name of the character you're playing?
Kelly.
How did you come by this movie, and what made you decide to try out for it?
Well, the director's wife's sister goes to school with me, and sent me a message on Facebook saying that Peter was doing this film, that I should check it out, and so then I did check it out, and here I am.
Okay. As far as checking it out, did you kind of come into it like, oh, ho, hum, or I mean, what kind of films are really available to prospective students out there?
A lot of like cheesy student films from surrounding colleges are really what's available. I've never actually done something that has been directed by someone who wasn't a student, by someone who's older. So it's nice to have like an older, more professional production crew, I guess.
Okay, I'm having a hard time keeping a straight face when you say my brother's older, but
Well, I mean,
okay.
age-wise, maturity.
Right. Yeah, maturity maybe not so much. Do you like the part? Do you like the part of Kelly?
Yeah, I mean, she's a little more snobby and uppity than I am, but yeah, she's fun. It's fun to be something that you're not.
How different is she? Is she like, is she somebody you would normally become friends with in real life? Or?
No, I mean, the snappy bitchiness I definitely do on a daily basis, but the like preppy popular girl vibe that she gives off, not me. Those people piss me off.
Okay. So I understand you're not I guess what we would call a girly girl. The first time you had fake nails.
Yep.
How was that whole experience for you?
Terrifying. They ground off half of my nail first. And then they had to super glue some stuff on, and then they did some more glue stuff, and she could barely understand what I was saying, so it was kind of difficult.
Okay.
I was worried that I was gonna like lose a fingertip here or something.
Now that you've done the fake nails for a movie, do you think in your real life you'll be going to the fake nail thing, or you're going to stay the way you are?
No, definitely will stay the way I am. No fake nails for me. They're painful to be taken off.
Okay. Was it easier or harder to act with a bunch of people you were friends with to begin with?
Oh, so much easier.
Why?
Just, I mean, the group atmosphere that we already have feeds into the atmosphere that we'll have when the camera's on. Because I already know them. I already know how they joke around, how I joke around with them. So you don't have to build that rapport with them. You already have it.
Is it hard? I know you had some quote-unquote romantic scenes. Is it hard making out with somebody that's your friend, or is it just part of being an actor or actress?
It's part of being an actor. You get so used to just having to kiss whoever, whenever. People just be like, all right, you two, gotta kiss.
It's like high school.
Yep, pretty much. They set you up in the stairwell, and everyone's, shh, they're gonna kiss.
What was your most favorite part of shooting this film?
My favorite part?
Could be anything. Could be part of the movie, could be goofing off, could be falling in the snow.
I really liked hanging out with the people because I don't normally get to hang out. I see Chris a lot, but I don't normally get to hang out with Matt and Megan that much just because we're not in any similar classes. So it was nice we have a 45-minute drive here a couple times a day, and so it was nice to be able to just talk with them and get to know them better. Why you gotta interrupt my interview?
I'm gonna say, I would never do that.
Stealing my spotlight.
What was the easiest part?
The easiest part?
Just grab one. That one. Yeah, that's the real one.
I don't know.
This is the real one? Yeah.
The easiest part. The easiest part was probably just the group scenes.
Okay.
Where we were just being ourselves. A lot of stuff in the beginning. The beginning scenes are really just typical of us.
Now, I understood that you and Megan actually wrote one of the scenes. Tell me about how that came about.
Well, we were sitting in the design studio for about 20 minutes, goofing off, going on Facebook, not actually writing a scene, because we were like, how do you even write a scene? Because we didn't want to make it our voices because it needed to sound like it still fit with the script, so it wasn't completely different than what Peter's written. And then one of us said the first line in reality, just like they're such goofs or something was the first line, and then we just kind of spiraled from there. We actually ended up pretending that we were having a conversation, that Peyton and I were having a conversation, and then just writing it down, like what would they say about
Okay.
our list of things we had to hit.
It worked out pretty well. I mean, are you happy to be working with the director to let you do that kind of stuff?
Oh yeah, it's so cool to be able to see your work, or like something that you've created be thrown into the film.
How old were you when you decided you wanted to be an actress?
Well, when I was like 3, I decided I want to be a contortionist,
Okay.
which is not like acting, but then I really decided. In middle school, I was like interested in it and would do it, and I enjoyed it. And then in high school, I was like, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. Mostly because I really hate math.
Okay, I see how that relates.
My other thing that I wanted to do was veterinary science, and I was not about to go to school for 4 years and do math and science.
So now you're going to school for 4 years and doing what?
Theater.
Okay, all right. If there are actors and actresses, other kids out there in college that are going to, see this DVD, and what advice would you have for them? As far as, getting out there and getting in the business?
It's really about the people that you meet. You just need to keep getting yourself out there and meeting people, introducing yourself, getting your name said, heard. Even small things that you think might not be worth it could end up giving you something big.
Okay. Anything else you want to add?
No.
Okay. Was there any actor in particular that was really tough to work with? 4 legs, 2 ears, perhaps?
Oh, Matt Combs, definitely.
Matt Combs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. He's a diva. He is always requesting sour candies, and he's constantly playing pranks on people. It's really, no one really likes
Now,
it.
from what we've seen too, we've had a hard time getting Chris to keep his shirt on. How do you feel about that?
A little uncomfortable. Yeah, he likes to take his clothes off, and he doesn't really mind doing it in a room full of people, but.
Not something you usually see at Nazareth anyway.
No. Nazareth is about 80% female, so if you're gonna see anything, it's gonna be female.
Excuse the cameraman as he now goes to Nazareth College.
Yes, I apparently have a date. No. All right, that's it. Thank you.
Here you go. Fearless director putting the finishing touches on the wrap.
This is the last symbol for our last death. Also known as Peyton's Rock. Not to be confused with Plymouth Rock, it's a little different. But her death marker, if you will, almost done. And since we film her death in about 4 hours, it's probably a good thing.
Yeah, well, nothing like cutting it close.
That's my directorial style.
Work well under pressure.
Wait till the last moment, hope things go right.
Well, you've made it to the final day. How you feeling?
Pretty happy. I was so wiped out after Thursday that I wasn't sure. When you're tired, you start to get down about things, but last night went really, really well. One of the hardest scenes to shoot, and it's exciting getting into the last 2 more scenes and knowing that it's all finished, and we still got all the editing and all that stuff to go, but it's kind of crazy to think we shot a movie. And last, August 4th, I think, Shark Week, idea popped in my head, and we actually did something about it, so that's pretty cool. But a lot of thanks for a lot of people to make this happen.
Speaking of other people, what do you say to the rumors that your wife is really the brains behind the operation?
Well, my wife may be smart, but if anyone that knows my wife, I don't think they would accuse her of having the imagination of creatively coming up with ways to kill people in a horror movie. Now, if it was ways to creatively cause world peace or something, then I would say, yeah, that would be her. How's that?
Fair enough. We'll give you that. Fair enough.
Olivia, you're coming in to play Peyton's sister, who has disappeared. And so how do you find the motivation to be freaked out in one scene, and then nice and calm and sisterly in the other one?
I guess it's just kind of who I am as a person, because I'm really all over the place. Like I can be really happy and calm sometimes, and then sometimes I'm just like I don't know what's going on.
Nice and honest. There you go. What do you think of stepping in and adding to this movie? I mean, the audience is kind of coming with your perspective on everything, because they only know what you know from the very beginning, that these people may have disappeared, but no one knows what's happened. Does that change the way you interact with anyone, or what you think about when you're going to do your upcoming interviews at some point?
What do you mean?
Well, the people are only going to know that these people disappeared, and then we're going to be watching their relatives' reactions to the fact that they're gone. So is that, I mean, how do you find the motivation to be worried? Do you have a sister?
No.
No, so...
I only have a little baby brother, so I don't really have any siblings.
So when you're trying to get up to think about, well, I have to be terrified or angry or sad, what do you use as your motivation for something like that?
Well, to be honest, I've been as you know, I was attacked by a dog, and that is like the most terrifying experience of my entire life. So I guess whenever I have to think of a reason to cry or freak out or feel really like awful, I just think about that. So it's really scary like today to come in and meet these guys, but I really like them.
Okay, so I'll remember that.
I'm just terrified of big animals.
We might have to bring Sasha. Sasha, we might bring you to her interview scene in case we need to get tears. So Megan. Yeah. No, the other Megan. What are your thoughts about being in this awesome, amazing film?
Sometimes I thought I was actually gonna be killed. That's always a fun feeling.
Mm-hmm. Were you afraid you were going to get killed by fellow cast members or by the crew?
Both. Both.
So, what made you want to try out for this?
Bella told me to, and she's scary. So I really couldn't say no.
So how did you feel going on stage and trying to be seductive to the director while his wife was standing right there as part of your tryout?
I powered through it, but after I was like, I'm not gonna get this part. I feel so bad.
And what are your memories? It's been a couple of weeks now since we finished filming. What do you remember most about it?
I remember freezing in the cold and Chris ruining my life. I remember Maddie Combs proposing to me.
Oh, yes.
Highlight of my life.
So, what do you think of Peyton? Is Peyton anything like you? Yes.
There's a very small line.
And what do you think happened to her at the end of the movie?
Well, dead.
Dead. Definitely dead.
Probably dead.
What did you think? But yeah, did you think the blood running down her arms had anything to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably. I mean, unless it was someone else's. Just like, excuse me, did you move? Like.
Now, is this the first movie you've been in? Mm-hmm. All right. And what do you think? Would you do it again?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Yeah. What did you think of your co-stars?
I mean, Kruger's a diva. He only wanted the best dog food, and we just couldn't afford it. Matt was
problem child.
Problem child. No, Maddie Combs is great.
Mm-hmm.
Chris is Chris. And Bella, moral support throughout the entire thing.
All right. And what did you think of the amateur director and
entire family?
Yes. And it was
wonderful. So much food and candy and warmth after crying for a very long traumatic experience. It was great.
All right. Any advice for anyone who's going to be watching this as when you're a superstar about what it's like to get into the movies?
It's like apparently seduce the director without sitting there. I don't really know.
There you have it, folks. Matt, I see you've gotten some pussy.
Yeah.
So, Matt, what was it? You tried out, actually. Originally, you tried out, you didn't get a part, and then you bailed out some people that didn't show up for their scene, or for a rehearsal, and then you got the part of Riley in the film. What was that whole process like for you?
There's a lot of. I don't know. No. The cat doesn't like that.
Sasha.
Whoa. Alright. New animals.
Kruger, we haven't done your interview yet.
Alright. Well, you're next, buddy.
That's right. Sash, don't.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Ah. Ow.
Sasha, come here. So you tried out, you didn't get the part, and then you rescued the director and the cast members that didn't show up, and then you got the part. What did you think of that whole process?
It happens.
It happens.
Yeah.
It happens. And you're playing Riley, which is supposed to be the calm, cool, stable person of the group. Do you relate with that at all?
Yeah, definitely. I like to think of myself as the nice guy, the gentleman.
Uh-huh.
The animal lover.
Of course. Now your character dies off. I won't say early in the film, but you're the first one to disappear, so you didn't have to worry about any real stunts or major emotional scenes or anything like that. What was it like watching everybody else after your character had been...
It's pretty funny. It's all rude. Because I got to be the cause of some of the tears, too.
Or the cause of most of my tears. Douche.
It was a nice experience. So.
Yeah. And so this is actually your second film, right?
Yep.
And how did this experience compare to the other one?
Well, I got to work with Chris Morrow again.
Yeah. You and Chris seem to be a tandem deal.
Yeah, we worked again together today on another thing.
Wow.
Did you survive this one today?
Yeah.
Because the other two, not so much.
Yeah.
It was an office job, and no horror at all, so it's good. It's good. See, because, bad luck seems to follow me wherever Chris Morrow goes.
Nice.
All right, good day.
All right. And so, what were your thoughts on your co-stars?
Megan's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Bella's alright. No, she's pretty cool. Chris is a great guy.
So easy to be mean.
Yeah, he's so easy to pick on.
Tell us about that snowball fight that you and Chris had.
That was
It was
fun.
pretty epic.
Yes.
Yeah, I loved it because we were able to just mess around. Me and Chris are into that whole stunts, stage combat stuff, so we got to kind of throw a few moves in there,
Who do you think won that whole?
Oh, it was me, definitely. I had the axe half the time, so.
That's true. You showed great restraint in not using it.
Definitely. Especially with all the drama that went down.
All right. And what did you think of working with an animal for the first time?
This guy or the raccoon?
Well, first we'll say this guy.
This guy? Pretty calm for the most part. He's kind of pain in the ass to drive with. I'll say that.
Yes. And what did you think of the raccoon?
It's pretty funny. I love the raccoon. Shirley was my girl.
Shirley was my girl.
She grossed out my friend Bella, so.
Yeah. Yes.
Whatever.
Surely you can't be serious.
Shirley. There she is.
Oh.
And the fun begins.
I don't know. She seems kind of limp.
She is. She's had a hard day. She's had a really hard day. People keep asking her to do things. There's Shirley making her big debut.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's your... God. She's
She's shocked. Shirley, did you notice what was going to happen today? What? There you go.
Close your mouth.
Close your mouth. Were you raised in a barn?
And what are you stuffing her with?
Polyfiber.
What's the meat there?
Flanks? No, it's, what is it?
Top round.
Top
Top
round?
round. Nothing but the best for Shirley.
Oh, you got... Who
sits at their table and has this kind of conversation?
They just basically, I want them to make sure that they know it's a raccoon. So if she's like this, it's okay as long as her face is up like that. That she gets that shocked look off her face. But in my head, I was picturing it on their side, like that. Yeah.
An opening there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's check the progress. Let's see.
Adam just finished stitching her up. I held the raccoon's
She's a
butt together.
beauty.
Oh, yes.
Like
she
the tongue.
is.
I like the
Clearly,
tongue.
she's going to be a star.
That's not bad, guys.
No,
Look at the
she-
size.
Ah, oh my God! What is wrong with you?
I don't know. So many things. Yeah, that works.
Now we're trying to solve the problem of teeth
If she's
for
on
Shirley.
her side, we only need one side. Or even, to be honest with you, because you're not going to be focusing on it, just one set of teeth so that it's not just meat in the mouth that we're looking at.
Yeah.
Oh, all the little details.
There's the surgical site.
We're almost done putting Shirley together. Then the maggots for the feast.
And we've got her mouth very nicely snarled with a tooth.
She's
Yes,
not happy.
indeed. No, she's not. Well, she was happy until somebody started poking her with a needle.
Yeah, that was the one.
That was the worst. So I hit this again and it goes off.
Yeah.
Day 3, the necropsy of Shirley the raccoon.
Don't mess up the wound.
Oh yeah, that's hot.
Can we just do one bag first? The sawdust is the giveaway. It just occurred to me.
Yeah.
I never even thought about that.
You're comforting the dog, I'm comforting.
This is your first look at your co-star?
Nope, still haven't looked at it
Never looked at the
actually.
co-star? How excited are you about the scene?
Oh, extremely excited. It's actually part of my special skills section on my resume, falling into dead raccoons covered in maggots.
Yes?
Yeah, that's a skill that I
Where
have.
did you do Juilliard for that, or where did you go for that?
Actually, I had to go to Yale.
Oh, Yale, okay.
Yale, yep. I'm in my 3rd year there, so I've almost completed the whole program.
Okay, so $80,000 a year. How do you feel you are at falling into raccoon-infested maggots?
Oh, I am just as good as $80,000 will get you.
Okay, fantastic. Is there anything you're doing to motivate yourself for the scene?
Feeling like I'm gonna throw up a little bit. I mean, I ate right before, so that's usually what you should do because who doesn't want a little throw up?
Right, because it tastes just as good going up as it does going down, right?
Yes.
Okay. How did Shirley do?
She was a little stage fright. I think she had cold feet.
Yeah?
But she did all right once the scene got going.
What did she say about working with Bella? She total diva like we hear?
She said she was a little handsy.
Okay.
She didn't really care for that, but Shirley's a pro and she really wanted to get through the scene, so she just went with it.
2 takes.
All
in and
right.
out.
Yeah, 2 takes. in
Not
and out.
bad. Better than the bathroom scene, right?
Yeah, that's where she goes into the bathroom scene,
Okay.
which we did.
I know.
This is Al Steak, which we have on film. Adam was brave enough to sew this into her hide while Mom and I fought back on gag
Hey,
reflex.
Pete wants.
Why is there
Goodbye,
snow in
Shirley. We talked to Shirley after the scene. She said you were kind of handsy with her.
Oh yeah?
Yeah?
She didn't much like getting her stomach grabbed?
No. How about you doing?
Pretty great.
Pretty good? You think this is the start of a good career, wrangling dead raccoons?
Yes, I would love to be a dead raccoon wrangler.
Awesome. All right. Maybe we'll call Adam up from Chile. You guys can go on a road trip together
Yes,
or something, okay?
we can wrangle maggots and raccoons together.
Awesome. Anything you want to add?
Call me sometime, Adam.
Can we have a number there?
No.
Oh, okay.
Three. Tears of the Cloud, scene 1, take 3. Bella's awful. Action.
Rolling.
Tears of the Cloud,
Kruger.
scene 2, take 3.
He's literally probably being choked right now.
Kruger.
Are you okay, Matt?
Yeah, I'm good.
Try that again. Tears of the Cloud, scene 2, take 3.
Camera rolling.
We ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Tatka. Scene 3, take 1, danger. 2:16:14. Action.
TOTC, scene 4, take 1, snow blows.
Camera rolling.
Okay. Tears of the clouds. Puberty.
Lots of puberty.
Scene 5, take 1. Time for some loving. Tears of the clouds, scene 6, take 9. 6-9, get it?
Oh, 69. There it is.
There it is. Yeah.
Rolling. Tears of the Clouds, Scene 7, take 1. Chunk, no Captain Chunk. And action. Tears of the Clouds, Scene 7, take 2. Chris equals buns. Action. Camera rolling. Tears of the Clouds, Scene 7, take 4. Subway time. Action. Scene 8, take 1. My precious. Camera rolling.
Yes.
Action. Rolling. Tatka, Scene 8, take 3. Marry me a little. Action.
A little. Oh Jesus, are you gonna get in play? Wait.
Camera rolling. Tears of the Clouds, Scene 9, take 1. Don't call me Shirley. Action.
Tears of the. What are you doing? Well, hurry up, man. Tears of the Cloud, scene 10, take 1. Getting jiggy with it. Action.
I'm sorry, hold on.
Alright. Tears of the Cloud, scene 10, take 2. Tears of the Cloud. Oh, quiet on the set. Tears of the Cloud, scene 10, take 3. Is Mocha settled? Alright, Tears of the Cloud, scene 10, take 4. Action. Sorry. Where's Mocha? I can hear her walking around. Okay.
I got it.
You got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I doubt. Alright, Tears of the Cloud, scene 10, take 5.
Getting jiggy with it.
Getting jiggy with it. Tears of the Cloud, scene 10, take 6. Getting jiggy with it.
Jiggy.
Alright, quiet on set. Tears of the Cloud, scene 10, the easiest scene, take 7. Alright, True Bangers ready? Alright, Tears of the Cloud, scene 11, take 3. That didn't make it very long.
No.
Tears of the Cloud, scene 12, take 1. Bye-bye, Matt. All right. Tears of the Clowns, scene 12, take 8.
Tears of the Cloud, scene 13, take 1. Stop dressing my...
Dragging?
Stop dragging my heart around. Sorry, it took a minute. That's a great song. All right. All right. Tears of the Cloud. Quiet on set. Can't start eating chips right before we shoot. Giggity! Woo! I hope that one's on tape. Nate, are you ready? Yep. Alright. Quiet on set. Tears of the Cloud, scene 13, take 6, slip sliding away.
Take.
I'm the director, you don't tell me.
What is the star?
That's right. Tears of the Cloud, scene 14, take 3, Megan's foot is a star.
Dad, you need to get out of the shot.
Alright, everybody ready?
Wait, Pete.
That's too bad, because we're not.
Okay, go ahead.
Scene 14, take 4. Scene 14, take 7, might have to kill Chris.
He's so bad.
Okay, then.
I'm really gonna test my pants.
Alright. Tears of the Cloud, scene 15, take 1. Are you ready, Megan? Yes. Alright, Tears of the Cloud, scene 16, take 1, a good day to die, Rick.
I'm scared.
Alright. Tears of the Cloud, scene 16B, take 3, don't screw up Pete. We go on Megan's action.
Not my forte.
Peyton, we've been on the road for 4 hours and there's no sign of the cabin. My Facebook friends want to know. Is your boyfriend lost?
Actually, I know exactly where we are. We're in the kitchen.
Oh.
All right. Uh-huh. All right, quiet on the set, aka Ranch House, for those of you who've never been in one before.
Yeah, because the last thing was like really concluding.
Yeah.
And I didn't have anything
No.
really concluding.
Yeah.
I just kind of stared off into
Yeah.
the, you can't conclude on that. Oh, man.
Yeah. Or just.
Well, it's a good spot that you can pick it.
Yes,
Good,
yeah.
because
Can you act like you like him?
Yeah, but the look at the camera would be appropriate because she's annoyed that you are always.
Oh, you two should definitely get a room.
I thought that's why we were going to the cabin.
I definitely say something here.
Peyton, Riley.
Peyton, seriously? Sometimes I wish you never majored in film studies.
It could be worse. She could be a lion tamer. Imagine how obnoxious it would be carrying around that lion everywhere she went.
Yeah, because that's what lions
And cleaning up the kitty litter would be a bitch.
And sometimes I wonder how you managed to graduate from college.
Me too.
I say something else.
Two can play at this game.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you are also bipolar. And
We're gonna recast Chris or Matt. You're now Kelly.
Okay.
Yes.
And you can be the dog.
So is
I
Kruger
was talking
Riley?
to you, but yeah.
Whoa.
Okay. Gotta find out what's so exciting about him.
Your face.
I wasn't ready yet, you fool.
It says I turned around and I'm already there. So I'm just doing my thing.
That was really, I wasn't even paying attention, and then you were just there, and you were like, ah.
Was it Suave?
Do that in real life.
Let's get a picture of that rock.
Bella, you're also getting out your your phone for this scene.
Yes.
Just so you.
Zoom goes super close.
Proposal model.
Oh.
If that's a real
Do you know your lines?
You totally get me. Here. I'll do this real fast.
Yeah.
Peyton, I want to give you everything you want. I don't.
This is beautiful paragraph. Can you just read it?
I was hoping Kruger would ask me.
Let's try this again.
This time try and actually.
Do you want me to come over and hold it next to you? No. Okay.
We're good. Thanks, man. Peyton, I want to give you everything your heart would possibly desire in the world. And I know that I don't have much to offer you right now, but I think this would be a pretty good start. Will you marry me?
No.
I hope you die in the woods.
But there is no water, so you'll actually crack your skull.
I actually forgot I was supposed to say.
It was good too, wasn't it? I was really in the mood. Character and everything.
No.
I wasn't dropped in. I'm sorry.
I like Megan. I like the look on your face for that too. Right up until you started smiling to it, it's almost like you couldn't help it. You knew you were gonna kick him or say no, but like that kind of that stunned look. And in the when you first turn around, when you see him proposing, you're gonna do the classic. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you're as much surprised as anything. That's more the look I want in her face for this, not the smile, not until you kind of say yes.
Yeah.
So why don't you say yes this time?
Yeah.
Matt's like, I have to try this again.
Let's do that again.
Yeah.
Just act your pretty little face off.
Peyton.
Stop.
I want to give you everything your heart would possibly desire in the world. Her eye just started twitching. Did you do that on purpose?
You missed a really cute moment.
We'll do some counseling with Megan before this scene. I think Matt's gonna need the one who needs counseling.
Matt's gonna have like this whole rejection complex.
I'm gonna have a wet knee. Yeah, right.
There's gonna be a big tip.
This is my new jeans.
Drop down.
I'd wear these fucking shoes.
That's scary in the film, right?
Sam Jones said I had to wear these fucking shoes.
That'll be that. Yeah, I'll put that in a trailer. Every woman's worst nightmare.
Will it be good enough? Apparently not.
Keeping it anyway.
I'm sorry, but yeah. I don't know why my eye twitched. I'm sorry.
I'm sure it was not
Out of love.
It was totally random.
It was just really funny because I was sitting there and she was like,
Okay, propose to me.
Peyton.
What?
I'm just doing my thing. You make me happy, so I'm smiling.
He's happy. He's allowed to smile.
Piper down. There is a piper down.
We have to spill one of theirs.
I get it, Chris. We'll spill one of the goddamn beers.
I think he wants to spill it on you.
No, wait until we're ready. Stop. Give me it.
All right, that's 2 days of filming. How are you guys feeling?
Cold.
Great. Like Mayor's gonna freeze off in about 4 seconds.
We're gonna chip it and sell it.
Oh yeah. You guys want to try to prank Matt later with something?
Fuck yeah.
I'm
That
mad
bitch-
at him that he knows everything and I know nothing.
That bitch tries to get us all the time. Too.
You have luggage and cell phones. We're in the living room. What did you think happened then?
At first, I was pissed. I thought, crap! Okay, I'm gonna do this. This is like the big chunk that I
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I'm coming, man. So for tonight, there's a hairdryer here, right?
There's a hairdryer here, but we're gonna bring one anyway.
Alright, so we'll have a hairdryer. It's a new
I don't
Olympic
know
event.
what's behind you.
What's it called?
The pretzel.
The pretzel. What was that?
And the raccoon.
And the raccoon.
Oh yeah, we're stickers.
I'll forget my stickers if I
Here,
want
I've got
to.
a bag.
You're not the boss of me!
Pete, extra stickers. Okay.
Forget them.
All right, hold on. Do it again, Adam.
So tell me about your baby here.
Oh, it's a very busy little thing.
Yeah.
Squirms all the time.
Yeah. Can I have a look?
Oh yeah, just be careful sleeping. Some sleeping, some there. Not a whole lot. And once you get to looking, it's very squirmy. And his brothers and his sisters and aunts and uncles, grandparents, cousins.
Tilly, I know you've been assigned to maggot wrangler. How are you feeling about that job?
Well, I'm a little unsteady. He's given me some training. I've trained for about 6 years. I don't feel it's enough yet, but so far the maggots are doing what I say.
Okay. Did you talk to them like Adam told you to?
Yes. I've been singing them lullabies, and
They like heavy metal, from what Adam told me.
I don't sing heavy metal.
Well.
That's part of my problem. Maybe that's I don't speak that language.
Alrighty.
But the concluding sentence is,
I can promise
I can
you.
promise you that that's not the case. Okay.
Yeah. He knows.
Got it.
You wanted to give it? You could say it together.
No. Oh my gosh, gross.
Just look at each other.
We can
We're
promise
finishing each
you.
other's sentences.
Yeah. We're that close now.
The last time you saw us, it had been a year ago.
Only a year.
Yeah.
It's our anniversary today.
What a way to
your
celebrate.
first date. Yeah. First date.
The first date was
Check
to the
it out,
cabin.
Karen.
So this is our 1 year anniversary.
Yeah.
Come with me. I think my brother might be dead or gone. You want to come?
Yeah.
It's gonna be
It's a good
awesome.
idea.
Let's go look.
We'll get
It'll
some
be fun.
beers, we'll text and drive.
Why is all of this riddled with bad decisions? People going to a creepy cabin, texting and driving, drinking beers.
Going to a cabin is not a creepy decision.
Well, it is when you know that you're gonna die.
Well, I'm willing to go out on a limb, having written the story, that they didn't know that they were gonna die. When they went up there, they were.
Who's ready to die?
Yeah.
Let's
Die
go.
All right. See ya.
It's time.
Everybody in.
All right, so we're starting from.
You're starting from if either of you watch the film.
Hey, eat that. I'll pay you.
Stop that.
Yeah, she takes that thing with her everywhere. I'm surprised that she doesn't sleep. Ah!
Surprised she doesn't sleep?
Sleep with the thing.
She never
Sounds
sleeps.
weird.
Sleeping with a camcorder sounds weird.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess you were right, Beth.
So what are you doing? Are you cold? So you're saying maybe you poorly planned for the shoot?
No, we planned really properly. We just left a lot of stuff in the
We planned just fine. It was the execution.
Yeah, the execution.
Quality control.
Damn it!
So I'm supposed to chop down the door with the axe, right? That's in the script, right?
Of course. Do excessive damage to the house whenever possible. That's true. Are you guys ready out there?
Not yet.
Yes.
Are you guys ready now?
Yes.
Okay, we're all ready.
Are you gonna stay there, or are you gonna hide and then come out?
Why wouldn't I stay here?
I don't know. Is she gonna pick you up on camera?
What? Wait, what's the start of the scene?
They're in here, and then they walk to the.
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
All right, so we just had our first complete surprise scene. What did you think of the surprise on the deck?
Well, it was very nice. I was expecting like a clean Hamlet skull, you know? And then I get out there and it has teeth and worms and it was pretty gruesome.
Megan?
Should have saw my surprise. I thought it was gonna be a cake.
A cake. You're hoping someone would jump out of it?
Surprise! Here you go. It's a happy scene.
Yes. That was our original plan.
Happy scene.
Had to go with Plan B, and the cake didn't show up.
Skull and insects.
Yeah.
And Kruger, what did you think of that scene?
I think it made me really hungry.
They wouldn't let me eat it.
Oh. This is your scene where you die, buddy.
We haven't talked about that.
Yeah,
It's out of my contract.
this is your big death scene.
I don't want to be in a big death scene.
Not the same boy.
And how did it feel handling mealworms and
It
skulls?
was as close to sex as grooming elephants.
Ah, yes. Well said. And Mom, how did that compare to putting the maggots on Shirley?
Well, I've been trained to work with maggots, so I was very comfortable with that. But the mealworms and the Canadian earthworms were, we're not familiar enough with them to feel comfortable. They kept trying to escape.
Yeah.
It was pretty quick.
I have a better description. It was like heart surgery with music. That's what it was like.
Sounds
handling those mealworms.
potentially good.
Yep.
Okay. Because heart surgery without music is
Terrible.
I don't even want to think about it.
That's awful.
That would be crazy.
And you've been inside, staying dry, watching the whole thing. What you have any thoughts?
I'm pretty lucky, I think. I lucked out. Didn't have to go out, break sticks, touch anything disgusting. I'm pretty happy right now.
Nice.
Then when we come back inside.
No, I'm seeing me. Hi.
I see Adam.
I see me.
You want Adam? Pen up. There's Adam. You can move this so you can
Good
get the
thing
right
I'm
angle.
not your photographic expert.
Yeah.
Now I see you.
How do you not see Adam? Move this around till you see Adam.
Okay. Oh, that's gonna make somebody dizzy. Where are you, Ed?
You got him.
I do?
Yep.
Okay.
He's right there.
Oh, that little thing.
You can zoom in or out too.
Over here. Why don't I just give this to you? Because I'm still basically seeing reflection.
So we've decided that Mom is partially blind.
Well, we know that.
Not a really.
Not a reliable photographer.
That is why you did not get Nate did not get his photography genes from you.
He used to belong to some religious group. A religious splinter group.
They worship splinters.
We can't do it!
people.
They have this huge church right where this cabin was. Right where this cabin is now.
Before the cabin disappeared.
Yeah, Windsor.
Don't you have to say something?
Oh, God. Shit.
Focus!
Around yourself to the church.
Hence the old organ! Oh, God.
Good job, Sherlock. Professionals.
Indubitably, my dear Kelly.
I always thought your dad was a strange guy.
Okay, is it enough to burn a doll at this point, or?
No, this is not. This is not doll burning fire right now. This is more of a maybe roast marshmallows.
Roast marshmallow.
A slight hand warming.
Okay.
You know, this is not your grade A fire.
Is there a reason the smoke alarm's going off? Did you do something wrong?
It didn't go off until Nate walked in the room, so I'm not really sure if that means Nate's flaming or
Something I need to tell the family.
Yes. We're gonna keep an eye on it though, and see what develops.
You're about to burn your first doll. How do you feel about that?
I'm pretty happy. I've always wanted to burn women, dolls.
Dolls? Okay, okay.
If we had a stake, that would be even cooler, and we could make sure that she paid for all her sins.
Okay, what kind of sins is she paying for?
The original sin, Nate. What other kind of sin would there be? All women are guilty of the original sin. Those temptresses, those Jezebels.
Even Granny?
Well, yes. In her day, I'm sure Granny was quite the vixen.
Okay. All right.
Snake didn't even ask Adam.
That's right. Yeah, Snake. He knew. The snake. Satan came down and he's like, "Well, I'm not gonna ask this guy. He's not gonna give in to temptation." But no, he goes straight to the woman. He's like, "Hey, you do this, we can go shopping and get some new shoes." And the woman's like, "All right."
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Wait just a minute now.
There's some fallacies.
You're just upset because you didn't get any new shoes, right?
Yeah. We didn't get what we were promised.
Okay, so at that point, you need a fire that's pretty much down to coals.
Yes. Yeah.
So it doesn't like bounce off the log.
Right. And then
burn, doll, burn!
So I'm just trying to decide how.
Too bad she's the best of them all.
You know how? See, so the clothes will go fast.
Yeah.
And if she is zoomed in,
The face looks pretty good.
yeah, the face is still pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Her face is a...
Hold on. I'm shooting a burning doll. What's up?
What the hell are people doing up here?
Blood drips like everywhere.
Take a wild guess. I still haven't decided if I'm talking to you after you dropped me in that disgusting stuff.
I'm sorry, we have to stop. Baby, you're sexy when you're mad.
Shut up.
Getting jiggy with it.
Get you with it. Action.
Callie. Babe, how you doing in there? Callie. Babe, how you doing in there?
Oh, the cross fell. Tears of the Clouds, scene 10, take 6. Get jiggy with it.
Jiggy. I just saw you hit record. I don't trust you.
The hardest part of this movie so far has been keeping the stupid cross on the wall.
Stupid Jesus. Why could he die in like a ball or something?
Yeah, if he had...
Well, there goes the Catholics.
Our big part of our audience right there.
It's only if they're renting the DVD to see the behind
That's
the scenes.
true. That's true.
Oh, the cross is breaking.
The cross is breaking! I don't know.
At least Jesus isn't on the cross right now.
Alright, Beth.
We good?
Yeah. Quiet on set. Tears of the Clouds. Tears of the Clouds, scene 10, take 6. Get jiggy with it.
Cross down!
Damn it!
We have a cross down! The cross is down!
We wouldn't be able to take. Alright, quiet on set. Tears of the Clouds, scene 10. The easiest scene, take 7. Action. I should say, what am I supposed to say? Places? Places, everyone!
Okay, this is Peter bringing the ladder to the trees so that we can rig the harness for the one at the very last scene in the very popular motion picture, Tears of the Cloud.
The ladder is heavier than I
Okay,
anticipated.
goodbye. End of.
Are you filming this? Get out! You're such a pig! You want to come in here? Are you filming this? Get out! You're such a pig! I don't know. What do you want to come in here? Huh? Are you filming this? Get out! You're such a pig! Get out! You're such a pig!
Baby, you're sexy when you're mad.
Your palms coming wet, blah, blah, blah.
Okay, now you do your thing.
I know. You do your little creek walk. Yeah.
Yeah. I look like Nate Boland.
Ouch.
What are you doing with the camera?
Well, what, Chris? Oh, shit. God damn it. Camera rolling.
And it's camera rolling. Tears of the Cloud, Scene 5. Take 4. His name is Rick.
Down there.
Here we have the rarely seen acting practices of Chris Morrow preparing for a scene. It's a very unusual tradition you have, Chris. Could you tell us more about the inverted acting rehearsal?
Well, you see, the more I'm upside down, the more blood goes to my head and the more confused I get. So I think it'll just help with the franticness of the scene because I'll be lost and dazed and confused.
Wow, you are a dedicated actor.
You don't have to get upside down to get confused, Chris.
Yeah?
Remember when you sliced Megan's
Just wait
eyes
until I
open
walk
with your
behind you
strip?
down those stairs.
Would it be a shame if you fell on the
It'll be a shame when you fall behind on my leg.
Listen, do we have a straight jacket for her?
You know, I was very used.
No, I am.
I'll kill you.
Will you?
Yes.
What you gonna do? Let's zoom in on that crazy face.
I can cross my eyes. I've been practicing. I couldn't as
Do
of
it.
last month. I have to go one eye at a time. Did I do it?
I think so.
I'm practicing.
Special skills. Boom.
So here we have our first attempt at the blood recipe that is going to be all over the floor tonight for Megan to see. It's just looking bloody. It's very red.
It's looking, yeah, very, very red. I think we need to.
We still need to add some other colors to it, but I'm trying to mix it up before we get there.
It's a little runny.
A little runny? I think so. It's still pretty goopy.
Well, it is goopy though.
Would this look like blood? My veins are bleeding. No?
Yeah, we had one little heater and no fireplace.
That was racist.
It was like 27 hours.
Hi, tell me what.
Hi, honey. Do you know where the first aid kit was? You mean like where Mocha goes?
First and then go
Oh, maybe you have to close the back.
So it's in a little bag or something? But at some point.
So, is the back of the truck
Pretty good.
open?
Pretty good.
Like the back of the truck's open. Alright, well, then I want to get that.
Don't cut the red wire.
I see it!
Yay!
But I can't get to it.
Taking it off, can we replace the battery?
We can't even figure out how to get into the battery.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright.
Venus! Alright, who else wants to go up there?
I just can't get
It would be a bad idea for me or Matt to go up.
Oh, it's wired into the house.
Yeah, but then why is it beeping?
But there's a battery in there. I saw the battery. I just couldn't get to it.
So this is kind of like a Last Supper in a way.
That'd be good. Or a first for some.
The First Supper?
For Chris and Matt and Bella.
Oh, yeah, that's the First Supper in the afterlife?
Since they've been
Is it everything you hoped for?
It will be. Pizza last night. That was kind of.
Was it
cold? That was 3 days old.
We had some chili.
Was it heavenly?
Yeah, turkey chili.
I have nothing clever to say.
Ever.
I'm done.
Wherever you want, it's recording.
Rick, help me! Please, Rick, help!
that's good. Do a couple more just so I have.
I should have warned you. I'm sorry. I did warn you. Rick, help me! Peyton, wake up! Rick, help!
More like at the end of that when you're really high.
Okay. Rick, help me! Peyton, wake up!
That should be good.
The top of the van.
And then he was like, the keg is mine.
I meant to say the cooler. I said the keg.
Christopher.
What?
You keep keeping the door open.
Look at Kruger. Where's everybody going?
Oh, Kruger.
What about me? Hello? Hello?
Matt's like, dude, I'm right here.
He insulted you in the beginning of this take, fella.
What?
Cheers to the Clown. Scene 1, take 3. Bella's awful.
Wait, what happened?
I insulted you in the first shot.
No, I said Bella's awesome. What do you guys
Oh, awesome. Oh, yeah. That's good.
Nice cover, Matt.
You want me to take off his leash?
Cheers to the Clown. Scene 16B, take 3. Don't screw up Pete. Here we go on Megan's action. And I'm ready.
Action. Kelly was right. You're one ugly ass doll. Riley!
Now can you see the rope?
Nope.
Ow, that hurts.
You're gonna need more rope to pull. All right, Pete, go ahead. Hello. Yep, that's good.
Alright, don't move fast.
Don't move. Okay.
So when she gets to
Got
you,
it.
Jake, can you see? Let yourself come around the corner so it's just your hands staying
But
here.
I won't have to push myself around the corner, right? You'll
No,
be
just,
pulling me
we'll
around.
be kind of holding on to you the whole time, or one of us. So
And then
yeah.
when you hear her fall, you'll be pulling me.
Yes, and then you come to the corner. We'll stop and pick you, like get you ready to pick you up, and then that's when you come back here
And try to.
and try to, you're trying to, and then we'll lift you up. And then stop.
And I'm already conked out.
Okay,
I didn't even get there before you were gone.
These artists at work. Looks great. You guys should do this as a profession or something.
Well, we used to. It used to be Kramer Brothers, Bloodstains Emporium.
Oh, gotcha.
We didn't get after the Manson family had some legal troubles. We didn't get a lot of business.
Oh.
I can't go any further without.
Look at all of that.
What do you think?
Wow.
See if you can get.
I'll get up there somewhere.
Ready to lay down?
Yeah.
Going again. Camera rolling.
Uh-huh.
Tears to the Clouds, scene 9, take 2. Don't call me Shirley. Action.
Oh my god! Are you okay? What happened?
Put my beer.
Fuck your beer! I think my wrist is sprained. I can't move my hand.
Kelly, you gotta get up, man.
Why? What's going on? Oh my god! Get it off of me! Get it off of me! Come on!
No. Maggots?
It's the middle of winter. Is there any more on me, Pan? Please get it off!
Why are there maggots? Hey, you shut that off. We don't need to see that.
Shake it
Good?
How was it? You can feel it right up there when they are. Shit.
Okay. Man, my sleeves have to be on.
Stop when you put your put your foot up. So he's gonna get up. You're gonna follow him a little bit, whispering for him to stop. Yeah, and then. Well, you can put your foot up before that, but when he's at the top of the stairs, say whisper stop. I'm gonna be by the switchboard. So when I hear you say stop, is when I flip the power off.
You want me to whisper? Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Well, could you go stop? Yeah, because you think someone's upstairs. So. Okay, go. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. We're just. It's the string. So we'll get stronger string and we come back tomorrow. We can try it.
Well, I can still double it up.
Sneak out to see her, but also I don't want.
I literally had like a mini panic attack while you were screaming, and I was like,
She almost fell down the stairs. I had my arm out naturally, and then all of a sudden her body was just like. And I was like, no!
I was like, no, this is bad. This is scary.
Yeah.
I don't like this. And then the chair was tipped over. I was like, oh god, I'm gonna throw up.
Bella, once you hear the music, could you hear the music box go?
Barely.
If you can hear the music box, then that would be.
I used to
you know
like
that she's
music
about
boxes.
to turn.
They used to be soothing.
She'll definitely be facing away from you at that point.
Yeah.
You could stand
Is
there.
there a
Super
childhood memory?
creepy. No, but I can see your reflection.
I even tried to avoid the bottom half of the mirror when she walked
it's
out.
okay.
We could keep it up.
It's okay. I'll just go down. I'll just.
You just do it? Okay.
God, that's scary.
Alright.
Faces?
Yeah, that's all
Can we move this?
Oh, yeah, jeez. I didn't
I
sound
like
sorry.
bumped right in. I like backed up into it and then I was like,
The ghost was charging the batteries.
Sorry about that.
well, where's
Well, you get
the
the
rock
idea.
gonna be now?
The top was, so we're gonna keep that light on.
So do you want me to go up to the
Up to the window, or just you can zoom, whatever is easier for more comfortable for you to do. What would you do? You probably would go too
I
close to
don't
the
know, I
window.
guess I'll find out.
Yeah. And the top is actually not supposed to fly all the way over there. It's
Yeah.
actually probably going to be spinning on the ground. That's why I said you can look at it.
Okay.
It spins for a while, and it's got. I mean, one side is burned.
I don't like that either.
Yeah. So you can. That's why I said you can stop it if you wanted to look at it with the
Look
camera,
at it?
because it usually spins
Can I
for a
pick it
long
up?
time by itself. Yes.
That's not gonna hurt me. It's just, and then I can get the symbol, and that'll be enough time for you to safely.
Put the doll. Yeah. That would work. All right.
Is there a symbol on there too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here.
It's
here,
everywhere.
here.
It's been what?
Oh yeah, this was this color when I bought it.
Wow.
And I've been putting it in salt water, and then I would take it, dunk
it
it
in
in water, and then
sun,
I would throw
then
it in
freeze
the,
it,
freeze it outside,
then put it in the
freeze,
dirt,
and I
then
carved it
scrape
with
it, then burn
So you
it.
just try to fuck it up as much as possible.
Pretty
I wanted
much.
to make it look really aged.
It does.
That's great.
That's really cool.
Success story.
Alright, can someone grab the marker? I put it on before.
Yeah.
Yeah, we stepped on that. I think I kind of jumped her a little bit too.
What?
Well, I bumped into it and it made noise and
Yeah.
she freaked out.
Yeah, it's because we were all huddled in the same spot over there.
Yeah, I had no idea what I was doing. So I was like touching Chris, like, is
Yeah,
this
we were creeping over
we
really
were like,
slowly.
At least you guys are all together.
Yeah. I'm just standing there. I can't see anything.
But you have companion.
Like, how do you even know till I get over there? You just guess? Yep. Listen to my footsteps?
Pray to God that you can't be like pointing this way.
So I was like, okay, 1, 2, it took me about 3 steps. So you can just count them.
Because I can see the light on the camera. So it's like, I think that's far.
Alright, everybody ready?
So I'm so scared. Still. Like,
Alright, is everyone ready?
Yep.
Alright. Cheers to the clouds, scene 16, take 2.
So just get
your face. Yeah. And even if she just lands right here, that's fine. Look at her with the camera for a second, say your line, slam the door.
tell you it's right, you are one ugly ass doll. It ain't you.
I really kind of hope it bounces off a couple times. So then just lighten it, make you laugh a little bit, lighten it.
Alright, so you will do that. You're going to say that, you're going to slam the door, you're going to hear a noise.
First act, Matt.
You're gonna, you'll react to that with a jump probably, and then you're going to run.
Well, I'm gonna
As carefully as you can. I mean, yeah, don't sprint. So you're gonna run around, and yeah, when I say run, it's whatever speed you're comfortable with. You don't have to.
It's probably gonna be a
Crawling on all fours.
Right through that pile of bloody
stuff. Don't like that. Definitely don't like that.
No, it needs to be in there, or one of us needs to be in there.
All the stuff gets picked up then?
Not right now, no.
Oh, okay, so it's in the movie.
Yeah.
Really probably gonna fit in there.
Yeah.
And I don't have a light.
No.
Should I have a?
Yeah, we might need to change.
Yeah, she need to have the light because she runs out into this.
No. Well, you're right. Okay. Yeah, go put the light back on the camera. Yeah, go put the light back on the camera.
Can 4 actors under the age of 21 be trusted to act alone? Only time will tell.
It's the first time they get to see her.
Yes, that's the first time we see her. We see her in the next scene too. So.
Alright.
Scene 6.
He has a face.
I'm a real person.
I'm a real boy now.
And I filmed her on the cell phone. In
Oh,
the,
that's right.
like,
We do get her on the
second
cell phone.
scene. I filmed her on the cell phone.
And then the next scene is.
Oh, by the way,
Setting the stage for the.
You realize somebody's going to have to go back out and get that rope off of there after Adam leaves.
It's details. That's what Dad's for.
You want this?
Yeah, it looks safe.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. So do you see Adam now?
All right.
Yes. Now I do.
Turn around. Other way.
Actually, no. You have to get on your knees like you're.
Go on and face us. There you go.
And like get down like you're. It's not exactly what I meant.
This down?
Yeah, that. Because we're gonna lift her off her knees. All right, Adam.
I don't know if I'll be able to get it.
Really?
So it's going in short steps. So what you're really gonna need is
several guys.
No, you'll need them to be walking with it rather than doing this hoist. You're gonna need.
We're gonna need to run.
Yeah, like, I don't know about running, but yeah, that's how you get a steady motion.
In fact, well, no, the cars aren't close enough. I was going to say, you might as well just took it to a vehicle.
Wait, I saw a movie like that once. In a motel room with 3 boys. It was the worst thing I've ever seen in my whole life. What was that?
The hitcher. All right, I think Adam's about to lift you up in the air with a truck. How do you feel about that?
Well, I feel okay, I think.
He wants to know if you're ready.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Ready.
As long as he's going in the direction there aren't any trees.
Go a little bit further, a little faster. We follow this rope. Yeah!
That was good. Was it good for you?
We've tied it off to the truck. Yeah? Do it one more time because I want. All right, hold on. We're going to do it one more time. I want to put the camera down by where I think it's going to be.
Yeah.
All right, so get down. Get down, get down. Okay. Okay!
Is that where the camera will be?
It might be a little further back, but I'm not going to put it in the snow. That works.
It gets higher every time.
That's good.
This is really how I'm gonna die.
Oh, I am watching him with close eyes.
Look at Mocha.
Lift it up. You probably would want to here.
Mocha's like, there's so many people. I'm cute.
I can zip this. Do you want me to zip it?
Yeah, zip it up since you'll have it. It's because this is so much cleaner.
I'll do whatever I
What do we
want.
got going on here?
Rippage.
Rippage?
Rippage.
Trying to.
Trying to get the correct amount of rippage?
Yes, because it's too much rippage.
For the liftage.
It's very technical stuff.
Yeah, this
you
is
know.
acting jargon. I don't know if any of your audience will understand
Things
it,
with
but-
molecular structures and metals and alloys. Your primitive mind wouldn't understand it. And then this is pretty stretchy, so.
Do you have a spot?
Wow. This is very exciting.
It does look like it.
You literally look like a wind up.
Okay, we're going to have to do that again.
Good job, though. That was good, Megan. Very good. No. No. She bounced.
She bounced?
Let her down.
Me down. No, I didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, it's not going.
Good, that was good, right?
Nope. Her feet came down in the shot again.
Down, down, down.
Please! No!
Stop, stop.
Chris,
Yeah.
you're in the shot.
I know. I'm
I'm not even in. Ugh.
Is the stick in the way, or is that helpful?
You can't really see it at the moment. Well, you can, I guess.
I mean, it's kind of cool to have a stick if it looks like a real.
It looks like
Supposed to be there.
It looks like a real stick.
Yes. If it looks plastic, it won't help us at all.
Okay, can you reach this? You lie down.
They're just pulling. Just grab it and run.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Well, that's certainly high enough. Hi, Monk.
All right, Mom, go ahead, get down. Can you see that, Connie?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Does it hurt?
No, it's fun. You don't. You want the girls out of the way, sort of, but other than that,
And what's the story going on right now?
She was trying to run away from the cabin.
Is she the only one left?
Yeah, at this point she's the only one left. No, no, leave that there.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh.
You're fired.
That's exactly where
All right, Mom, pull your arms up. Now let them drop like you fell. There you go.
Oh, that's creepy.
We're not using the, so what we're gonna do, Megan, we're gonna do a couple shots of you doing your line, raising you in the air, once, just so we feel like we have it. And then once we're done with that, we'll lower you down, and then we'll set you up to do the blood.
We'll let the camera keep rolling, but then we'll just.
Yeah, the camera will keep rolling, and then we'll set up for the, so Bella or somebody will have your legs here, straddling the carpet, and we'll get you in the right spot. Or is it like it's too fast?
Oh, look at me. Looks like I pissed myself.
You fell in the snow, okay?
I need more slack, please. No, please. I just want to go home. This isn't real. This can't be real.
Perfect.
That was beautiful.
Nice, very good, very good.
Don't know how to use
Oh,
legs.
she's down.
All right, that was
one more time?
Yeah, I want to do it two more times.
Two more times.
Ha, because 3 is the magic.
And the lift was
You good?
perfect.
Yeah, the lift was really good, guys.
I'm crying. Like, what's happening?
Yeah, all right, so we'll do it again.
Let me just.
Megan, try to keep.
Oh, this is so much less traumatic.
Yeah, so I like do that. This can't.
Please, this can't be real. This isn't
Hold
real.
on. It
I'm
moved
like,
back so the carpet was in the frame.
Struggle City.
Okay. Yeah, that was good.
Mocha.
Do it one more time.
Real.
All right, let's lift her up. Stop.
Oh, groin.
You are doing good.
You got it there? Yeah. Okay.
You can put it in your resume.
So
It can
almost
hover.
done.
I can be
lightly
Peter
around.
Pan now.
Yeah. There it is.
Am I too high up now?
Yeah, we'll lower you.
We'll let you down a little bit.
Where
All right.
are these legs going?
Over you.
Wait,
Probably one
not
on
yet.
either side.
Wait, not
Like
yet.
Oh, you good, Meg?
that. Okay, now let her down slowly. All right, Bella, can you see the camera? I heard.
Yes.
Let me know when her hands are in shot.
They're in shot.
Okay.
They're good. They're good.
I'm not gonna be able to drop the ring over there.
Oh, that's a good point. You all right?
Oh God.
This is good.
We can edit. Yeah, we can make it look like it happened.
Thanks, guys, for holding my body up. I
Oh, you
appreciate it.
have a good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Is your back good?
Someone want to bloody me up?
I do.
Too bad you're holding your leg.
All right.
I got my core as tight as it can be, guys. Heather would be so proud.
You are. This is
You're a
like
star. You're a star,
a
Meg.
workout.
Hey, squeeze those cheeks.
Better than last time, though.
Yeah.
If you hook your arm underneath her foot.
Yeah, I got her.
She won't be happy that my quads are engaged.
Yeah, don't engage the quads.
I'm just all hip flexors. That's it. Pyramidalis muscle pulling up.
Pull up the pyramidalis. There you go.
How we do it?
All right. Yeah. Let him drop.
I have no blood.
Get some. Can you get some on her thumb, on her right arm, in that area?
Is that drip in shot? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Now bring it up really fast. All right.
Good to let her down.
Now we're gonna do another one of these.